Culture is changing fast. A third of all Americans under the age of 30 have no religious ties.
What if 90% of what the church did was outside of the church building?
Only 22% of Americans attend church regularly.
What if our church people were so vibrant for Jesus Christ that they would ask people on a regular basis, "How can I pray for you?"
Nearly half of all millennial Christians say it is wrong to share Jesus with others. Really? But there is still hope.
What if students were to go to school with the idea of saying, "I'm not just going to be a good student, I want to try to make a difference for Jesus in my classes"?
Churches need believers who will live out their faith in such a way that others are drawn to listen.
What if all of us were to really focus on at least one person this year that we want to see become believers in the Lord?
Those who have at least one conversation about their faith come away more confident and eager to talk to others.
It's going to require us to be living on mission. What does it mean to live on mission? It means to follow Jesus and to share Jesus. What if we could change the world the way Jesus told us to do it? Cody Ray is a youth pastor in York, Pennsylvania, Connection Christian Church, and he gets it. And his name is Cody Ray. Cody, where are you? Congratulations in being Youth Pastor of the Year.
So 10 years ago, I was presented with an opportunity to go on a ministry trip called Operation Barnabas. I knew nothing about it, didn't want anything to do with it at the time, but doors were opened wide for me to go onto this trip, this opportunity, and through that experience of Operation Barnabas, my life was completely transformed. Our student ministry is both junior and senior high combined. We try to do everything together. Yes, it's specific for students, but we also want to show that it's a combined effort in we do ministry together. We want to see God change our lives radically. Through the last 10 years of being together, we've seen so much fruit, so much transformation happen. We went to Urban Hope, and when we're coming back, they're saying, "Hey, wait a second, we have a mall in our backyard to walk across the street from our church, and we can go and pray for people just like we did here in Philly." It has allowed us to have our eyes open and see God do amazing things through us. We go to those events with coming back home in mind. So even before we get there, we are saying, okay, how are you going to bring that back with you? Because of going to Momentum, our students have come back and said, how do we start a Bible club? One specific school, we had a few students that go there and they said, let's do this. When you are here with us, you're being equipped, you're being empowered to go make some new friends. Ask somebody how you can pray for them. The hardest part is getting started. So here's how you get started. Hi, how are you? How can I pray for you? And after that, it's like God takes the conversation and uses us in that way. I always say the first step is the hardest, but if we're willing to take the first step, that one's ours, and then God will take over.
Don't you want that for your youth ministry? Don't you want that in your life? What if? What if we could dream? What if we could see God sending a spirit of revival?
Yeah, let's be together. Let's come to church, be part of the ministry, but don't forget to go out and share that with your friends that don't know who Jesus is yet.
Partner with CE National. In what we are doing, we are trying to make a difference for the cause of Christ.
And we want to see God change our lives radically.
All of what we're doing is desiring to fulfill what God said, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Whatever CE says or asks, we want to be part of it because we've seen how that has been a jump start for us to continue to do what we do here at home.
We have needs of $300,000 over the next 3 years in order to accomplish goals and plans for the What If campaign. Can you help us strengthen what we're doing so that the church can be alive and strong, and that believers will make a greater contribution to the cause of Christ?